Since polling day when we last met, a lot has changed for you. Now you're a minister. What are your plans for Lembah Pantai while you are serving the country as a minister?
Yeah, you know, I wish there were like 10 days in a week, so that I can spend more time, as many days in Putrajaya as I do in Lembah Pantai. Sometimes the work demands or requires me to be in other states and to make visits to see for myself what's happening on the ground. At the same time, I do have effectively the same team that's here, but I would like to spend a little bit more time on the ground, in Lembah Pantai again. For example, yesterday and the day before, there was this water disruption in parts of Bangsa, and I got to know about it when residents contacted me, and it is my style to be on the ground. So now I have this thing where the thing which comes naturally to me, which is to appear on the ground to immediately solve the thing. I may have some kekangan, I may have some difficulties to physically be present there, but it also means that I am juggling things and I'm sorting things out, compartmentalizing, and trying to be more efficient with my time use than before. So I still pay attention to a lot of things happening in Lembah Pantai. I try to spend at least 3 days in a week in Kawasan. I'm quite lucky because one of my so-called officers is in Angkasa, which is in Lembah Pantai.
Yes.
But because it is a restricted area, so normally if I'm in Angkasa, people have to make an appointment and they have to, it's not so easy as my service center. I love being in the service center because it's very open and people can come in and out and they can meet me with quite, it's quite easy. I'm that kind of guy. I don't have too much protocol. So to me, the things which I have before becoming a minister that I have set my eyes and my mind on for Lembah Pantai, that work will still go on. For example, upgrading certain infrastructure, like in Kampung Pasir, which saw flooding in 2021 and March of 2022. So there are works to build an underground water retention hall to help manage the spillover from NPE before it goes into Sungai Klang. So that is still going on. And a number of early works, kerja-kerja awalan, to build type 2 klinik kesihatan in Lembah Pantai, Pantai. That's something which I'm still keeping an eye on. And I mean, interestingly for me, of course, in Lembah Pantai, I have some major JLCs and major organizations. I mentioned Angkasa and RTM, but University Malaya, for example, I've got TNB, Telekom Malaysia, Bukit Aman is in Lembah Pantai, Karkosa Srinagar is in Lembah Pantai, KTM headquarters is in Lembah Pantai, Mid Valley is in Lembah Pantai. So for me, a lot of these organizations I pay attention to. And in January of 2019, during an event to commemorate the so-called return of the name Kampung Kerinci, in a speech I gave, attended by DBKL developers, I said sustainable development does not necessarily refer to green buildings, green energy, but also a question of how you engage and involve the community in that development. So I'd like to see further development in Lembah Pantai that engages more with residents. When Bangsa South was set up maybe 6-7 years ago, at that time, there was a certain sense of animosity or antagonism because this is not part of us. We can't work there, we can't afford to buy things there at that time. Before the elections, I sat down with a lot of groups and young people. Some of them are e-hailing riders, some of them are P-hailing riders. And some of them work for some of the tech companies in Bangsa South. So I would like to see, as parts of Lembah Pantai, experience these further rapid developments. But I would like to ensure that kids who grow up, who were born and grew up here, can find work, housing still in Lembah Pantai, so that the community is not broken up by development.